Hello, everybody. God, it has been a crazy day. I am so glad to finally be streaming. I have been waiting to go live, low-key since 3 p.m., but they shut my water off today and then didn't turn it back on till 6. So I couldn't, like, shower, do anything, wash my hands, use the bathroom, anything normal until, like, 7 p.m., like 6:30. Whatever time they actually did turn it on. It was crazy. It was well after 5. And then the drilling started in the wall. It was a whole time. But we're here and we're live, and honestly, if there was any time to do a drinking stream and just kind of hang out with y'all, now's the time. So we're getting lit. But I'm going to put an option. So I didn't get liquor whatsoever, but I'm open to it. Now, I'm gonna set a little goal for it on the actual goal thing, if it'll work. Okay, bet. Yeah. Ta-da! Okay, so this should work. Boom! Goal is created. Okay, so if we hit that goal, I'll grab a bottle. Now, we're also gonna do a little bit of an extension stream. It's been a fat minute since I've done one of those, and you know what? It's nighttime. There's no better time to hit an extension. My cat's going feral over there, sorry. So, I'll go ahead and add that. If every time we get 20 members, we'll just do 30 minutes. So, hopefully this will be a long night. We'll do like a base of 2 hours. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. We got the trolling Pop-Tarts starting us off.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
A midnight wiener stroker. We might make it there. Thank you. The trolling Pop-Tart. Already hit the goal. So, I figure we're gonna chill. We're gonna hit some, like, fun reactions and stuff. If you guys have any videos you'd like to I almost said I said it correct there. Request, but I said it like request. Anyways, if you want to request any videos, feel free to throw some in the Discord and I'll check it out here as soon as possible. We also got the trolling Pop-Tart with the 5 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. That means we only need 15 more, and I'll extend it already until 1 in the morning. And we got Auntie Bunny with the Australian 5, who said good evening / morning / afternoon, wherever you are on this beautiful world. For me, it's currently 10:35 p.m. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but it's also time to crack whatever you got open. Get a drinking. It's gonna be a good night. It should be. We might be up for a while. I don't know. I have no clue with you guys sometimes. So, first things first, I got this video a while ago that was like recommended to me randomly on my YouTube that just like, I felt like it'd be like nostalgia city for like a lot of you guys. And I just wanted to like, it's nothing like that you're like gonna be like, oh, I've seen this one before type of nostalgia. But you'll get what I'm saying here in a sec. It's in my...
I'll see you.
Sorry, it was in my liked video playlist and the last thing, and there was a Gulags video, which was Tina talking about something. Alrighty, let me scroll to it. I think I know the name of it, actually. Aha, I found it. Alright, so this video is almost as old as me, guys. This video was uploaded to YouTube in 2006, man. It's 20 years old. And I don't know how it ended up on my recommended, but then it sends you down this rabbit hole whenever you watch it. And you get a bunch of videos like this recommended to you. So let me throw it up for you. It's called The Mall. I don't know if there's any sound to this. I don't think there is. It's that old, man. Look at this. You know what this brings me back to? And I was a kid in this particular 20 years ago. But even when I was in middle school, man, we used to hang out at the mall. Look how busy this mall is. You just don't see this anymore. What happened? Why are malls so bad now? Why is it so hard for stores to like stay in? Online shopping is not that great of an option. You can't even try anything on. This is crazy. It's so wild to see a mall like this busy. I don't think there's any mall besides like those like huge ones, like Mall of America, or like the ones that have like the theme parks in them and stuff that are that busy anymore. Spaghetti said, my local mall is getting turned into a data center. No. Oh my god. I was literally crashing out in the fucking VC earlier talking about like the shit going on with like the current like FW, like Florida's wildlife division. This is literally my first year voting. I've never cared more. Like, I'm so frustrated. Not to say that I haven't, like, I just honestly never researched politics the way that I have this year. And I actually feel educated enough to vote on things, and specifically in local politics, I'm like, holy shit. Things are getting wild out here. They're turning every single, like, preserved park, whatever, just like land that animals live on, they're like pickleball court. You like pickleball? Pickleball court. Golf course, even though there's like millions of them. We don't need more golf courses. Spoople said, Zay, I'm taking you to the Mall of America. Where is the Mall of America? There was that one really big mall that I went to one time. I think it was in New Jersey that had
Surprise, like motherfucker.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
bottle
ride.
fund, champagne bottle emoji.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Rose Bush, putting it on that bottle fund. Boop, boop. Yeah, if we hit that, I'll DoorDash something before they close, because our car is still fucked. But we pick up the rental tomorrow, which is really good news. So we'll be back on wheels. And that car will have AC, so it's kind of like an upgrade. Grabby Stu said, they're popping up everywhere in the Midwest, and it breaks my soul. Dude, that's why I've been one of my things like with leaving the LCU was I really wanted to drop like AI consumption. Like I didn't want to use like an AI song. I'm not trying to play like AI games, have an AI border. Like this is something I've had since before AI was even a thing. This was not like an AI made thing. I like went to a website that like made this back in the day. But I don't really need all that. Like it just feels extra, and I don't want to be the reason that Florida Panthers are getting hit by cars left and right. I can't let that weigh heavy on my conscience. I love animals too much for all that. Most people, you know what's strange? I saw this post the other day and I was like, damn, this is so true. Most people could recognize a brand more than they could recognize most wildlife native to their area. That's so fucked. That's really cooked. We are cooked as a society. We don't even know what animals live around us. We don't know what's native or what's invasive. I do, but that's only because I'm like an animal super lover. I wish I knew more about plants. I should know more about what plants are native, and I don't. I'm slacking out here. I need to be more of a forager. I need to get like in touch with like my barefoot side again. Euphemistic said AI culture is synonymous with grape culture. Interesting. I wonder what you mean by that. I'm a little curious. Zen Monster said, Zay, please research your candidates. Oh, absolutely. That's the whole reason I'm even voting is because I'm researching people. I can't do this whole, like, we get another fucked person who's just gonna turn every wildlife preserve into a pickleball court.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
Let's get to learn hoa 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 hoa.
HOA, hoa hoa. It reminds me of, you guys see Nemo? The part where they're like in the tank with the other fish and it's like shark bait, hoo ha ha. That's what it reminds me of sometimes when he hits the hoa hoa in a weird way. Ugh. Jules said, I hate supporting factory farms too because cattle farms use trillions of gallons of water and millions of acres of land. So much habitat loss. Now that's a good point. But I guess you could like argue at least it's like, yeah, no. I was gonna say somewhat ethical, but not really. Now factory farms are fucked. If there was like an option, I wish they had more options for like grocery store, not like grocery stores, but like farm stands or like farmers market type things near me, because they have some, but the driving distance of it would make it like hella not cost effective to get like groceries or whatnot. But honestly, if you can shop locally, a lot of times it's cheaper. Like you can get eggs a lot cheaper if you buy them from like local farmers and stuff, and like meat a lot cheaper if you buy them from like local, not like a butcher, but like it's got to be like a farmer who also does like the butchery stuff. And I think that's like more ethical consumption, I guess. I don't know. The whole thing with the animal, you know me. Like at the bottom of my core, I'm just an animal activist. That's all. Nothing else. Like I just love animals, man. And the more I just see shit getting really fucked up, especially in Florida, it's just like, damn. All right. Well, I got to do at least what I can. Lord Wraith said Jersey turned into warehouses and AI farms. Shit sucks. Yeah, I hear a lot of like the Midwest is too. Like I've seen those like news interviews that they've done with people where they're talking about like hearing those like constant humming sounds on their land and whatnot. It's crazy. Nolan said, at my local mall, there's a puppy mill with parvo outbreak. Dude, that's insane. Now, puppy mills are very common at malls. When you go to the mall and you see like a store that's like puppies for sale in the window, that's more than likely from a puppy mill. If you see a place with puppies for sale, usually, and they got like multiple different just like kind of designer breeds of dogs, or even not, they're just all puppies, that's usually not coming from like the best styles of breeding. There's always exceptions to every rule. You might be like, oh, well, my little podunk store in my town is not like that. They're actually really good breeders. And I'm glad for you, but I'm giving that warning to the people because not everyone is like that, you know? Foxtrot Remedy said, I live in a place where they're building a data center and it's so sad, and all these family farms are being sold to make a quick buck. Well, it's not even to make a quick buck. Okay. You guys want to know something really interesting about the Florida agriculture industry that a lot of people don't know? So you know how like Florida is known for being the orange state? Not even anymore. Florida orange agriculture died out. I believe it was like in the early 2000s or in the 90s because there's a disease on what is it called? I can't think of the name of it right now. But there's this disease in the oranges or in the orange trees that makes them like not grow right, and it's incurable, and it kind of infected a good majority of the land throughout Florida. So that caused a good amount of like farms to have to literally sell their farmland to be able to survive because they were no longer able to grow citrus the way they were. So most oranges that are like labeled Florida oranges do not come from Florida anymore. Fun fact. T. Bree said, but I love me some Florida's natural OJ. Doesn't come from Florida. At least like they said it did. I don't know. It's not the same. You can definitely tell. And you can look it up. Like the amount of citrus growth still in Florida is
and a midnight
so limited now.
Stroker.
Gregory Time Beaches hoa 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 ow how ho show ow ha 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 ya.
Oh, Gregory, hit it. Let it out, Gregory. Tell him. Lord Ray said, I don't want to buy from doggy farms, but I also want the pups to have homes, and that's how they get us. No, that's the problem, though. Let me teach you guys something. I literally was having this conversation about pet stores earlier. If you don't buy the dogs, you know what's more than likely going to happen? Those dogs are going to end up in a shelter. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to get adopted by a family who's going to love them. And those breeders are going to stop breeding because they're not making money from selling those dogs anymore. So as much as you want to rescue the dog, do not buy them from the breeder, ever. By the time they reach a certain age, the breeder will 1,000,000% either dump the dog or put them in a shelter. And the less dogs breeders sell, the more they realize it's no longer a profitable industry. The only way the backyard breeding industry stops is if people stop buying the dogs. That's really what it is. And like there's so many years and so many like arguments of like beating around the bush, but you can't anymore. It's like at the point where it's like you have to stop putting your money in these fucked up people's pockets. That's the only way to save the dogs, seriously. Barely Functional said, I never have and I never will. Yeah, I was raised, like, growing up, my parents always taught me, like, don't get from breeders. I mean, great, I was raised by my grandparents. And even my mom made that mistake. A couple years ago, she got from a dog from a bad breeder, and I think I mentioned it on stream not too long ago, like, he passed away out of young age. Like, he should not have had to pass as early as he did, so don't fuck around. I'm telling you, like, it's some sad shit. Zen Monster said, my family breeds wiener dogs, and I always tell them to stop. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much you can do if you have... Like, the thing is, if people are making money from breeding, they're not going to stop. The only way that people stop is if they no longer make money from it anymore. You could tell them it's unethical. They don't care. So many things in the world are unethical. They'll tell you about they'll make arguments about all the other unethical things, and it's like, okay, well, they are right to some extent, but to catch a backyard breeder. Spaghetti said, speaking of fruit, the Dole Coop to overthrow the Queen of Hawaii is a wild story. Dude, that, and, it's one of the strawberry brands I can't think of right now, also has a crazy story as well. Auntie Bunny said, most of my animals have been free because I seem to adopt the unadoptable from rescues. I have never paid more than like $70 for an animal. All of my cats have been adoptees, and I'm pretty sure every single one of my cats was $50. I think Milkshake was $75 maybe, but that was from the shelter in New York. And honestly, hey, it's fine. I love them. Driscoll. I think it is Driscoll, baby. I don't want to say that though and be wrong. And then you guys stop buying Driscoll's strawberries because I'm like, what if they're fine? Yeah, the government's like a whole nother story, man. I couldn't even begin to get into that. Spaghetti said all my babies were strays. Dude, there's these 2 stray cats and I haven't seen them in a minute, but I've seen them a couple times around. They've come by, I've fed them before. I want to try and get them in a shelter before I leave here, but I just don't know if it's going to happen because I haven't seen them, and the only way I could get them in a shelter is I'd have to like call the shelter to like come pick them up. So I'd have to like see them at a time when they're open, that the shelter, because it's a good shelter. Like I'd be calling a place where I know that these cats would be taken care of and adopted out pretty fast. The shelter that I got my cats from does these like crazy cool adoption events and like different programs that really like socialize people with animals and like teaches you a lot about pet care before adopting. And I feel confident like if there was an animal that was found, because at this point I'm at my limit with animals that I could take in, and I'm aware of that. So I would feel comfortable calling them and being like, yeah, you guys could take him. Krabby Sue said, I found one of my cats in a semi-engine. A lot of cats during like winter time or when it starts to get a little bit cold will tend to go in like car engines because it's warm. So if you ever hear a cat meowing and you're driving, you should stop and check. You would not believe how often that happens. Syke said, here you get charged $75 per animal for calling the shelter on strays if you've been feeding them.
I'm a choker.
I don't think it's free here either, but I'm okay with that.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
The YouTube app on my phone is tweaking. I'm commenting in spirit low. More Gregory time. Hoa 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 hi o ya ho yo ho hoa 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 hu ya ha hoa 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 yo hoa hoa hoa.
Dude, that made sense because I was like, are these donos coming in through YouTube? And I was like, no, they must be coming in through Streamlabs because they weren't popping up. So I'll attempt to count these toward the... If anyone in the chat wants to keep track of the 5s, I can count all of them towards the goal, even if it technically doesn't get hit. You know what I'm saying? I just have it up there for the sake of having the goal. But also, thank you, Demetrix, for the little husky. I haven't seen that one yet. He's a little cutie. Foxtrot Remedy said Art Orange Boy was dumped at our house. It was right after Christmas. That's so sad. That's really so sad. I'd be really sad if I found a dumped cat. It's strange because I'm seeing, I have 2 chats open now. This chat has more chats than the one I have over here. So I can see more of your chats now at least. Wait, what do I have this filter on? Strange. I don't know why it's like that. He was cute and was howling to the hoas. Oh my god, he was. They synced up for that. Syke said somebody dumped a whole gaggle of puppies, like 7 of them, and they tried to charge my mom $75 for each puppy because she had to put food out for them. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's a little bit crazy. I think the shelter for pickup, they charge a little bit, but it's not $75. I think it's like a little bit. I could be wrong. They might not even charge anything because I know that shelter also does free spay and neuter, which is hard to find in a lot of states, is like free spay and neuter programs, which like spay and neuter your pets. They don't need to have babies. All right, well, I know there's a couple videos that I have set up that I'm supposed to react to that were recommended by the Polly Pocket members that I want to hit for now, and then we'll jump down the mall rabbit hole again. But I did want to hit these before my brain forgets about them, because I'm like, the more I drink this, the more I'll forget what I'm supposed to do, so you guys might have to remind me. Here we go. All right. How do I full screen a TikTok? Is that still not a thing? Can I not full screen a TikTok? That's strange. Very strange. I love horses. Dude, that literally jump scared the living fuck out of me. Can I be so real? I thought the horse was literally about to jump through the screen. I don't know how that scared the fuck out of me, but it really did. Wow, that was so frightening. That horse was not even tempered. He seemed pissed.
Would you like?
Did the horse agree to that? I don't know, man. Did the horse agree to that?
Like some Tim Hortons ice cap? Ooh, ooh, ooh!
Yo. If a horse started like showing me his gums like that, isn't that what I think orangutans, is that orangutans? It might be chimpanzees. I can't remember. One of the two. There's a type of monkey, type of ape that when they get pissed and like when they're trying to like square up, they like show their gums, they like flare them open and they like get all big. That's what that reminded me of. Was that horse trying to square up? Also, look at this horse's face in the back here. What's about to happen in this one? Holy shit. I paused at a crazy time. Oh, it's just all apes in general. Okay. Dude, that horse was scary. Some of these are a little bit, like, some of these are funny, and then some of them I'm like, wait a minute. You're a scary little guy. Oh, damn.
On a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Okay, one more because I'm about to make myself a drinky drink. Clinking glasses emoji. Ho a ho a ho a ho a soap soup soup soap soup soup soap soap soup 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 ho a 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 Gregory ho a ho a ho a ho a ho a ho a W stream poop.
Oh, it cut off. It was like, I'm done. Gregory gave up. He's like, I can't talk no more. I'm tired. But thank you, Alexis. And yeah, if you have one, drink with us. We're all having a good time tonight. Oh. Oh, that's a really pretty horse. Sorry, that horse was like slanging that thing. Oh, that sounds crazy. I meant it was his tongue. Anyways, that last video, I've never seen a horse that color. It was like white with like brown spots. That was really pretty.
Is either gonna kill us right now, or are we gonna...
Oh, I ain't gonna get kung fu fighting.
Are
Are these crabs?
He
He didn't like that. Don't imitate him. You're not him. I feel like I'm also gonna get copyright for that. Oh no. Can't fucking. Bro, you can't tell me some of these wouldn't be frightening. If a horse ran at you with its tongue out like that in the middle of the night, you'd be scared. You'd be very frightened. Madeline Swan Surreal said, this is embarrassing, but apes kind of freak me out. They're like humans, but not quite. I love all animals, but I don't know. Uncanny Valley. Yo, can I be real? I relate to you on that. Like, out of all of the animals out there that unsettle me a little bit, it is definitely all types of, like, apes. They are way too human-like in a way that just, like, is very strange to me. And it feels like they understand, and I'm not saying I don't like that. Like, I'd love to be able to communicate with animals, but they understand in a way that's like, I feel like they could talk, but they're choosing not to. Yeah. Oh.
Right.
You're cooked. Why? No, he looked like he was gonna cry. Why did they rage bait him? He didn't deserve that. Sammy said, I rode horses for like 10 years. When you get comfortable around horses, you feel like a bad bitch because they're definitely intimidating. Dude, I fuck with horses. I've never rode a horse. I think I did, actually, when I was like a kid, but like one time, maybe. Oh!
Such a dick.
No!
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. He flinging. Oh, we're back at the beginning. Back at the beginning. Barely Functional said, oh gosh, yes, horses are so scary at first, but they let you know well before they're going to do anything to get you the fuck away. Okay, well, I guess that's good. And they, you know what also have surprisingly a lot of personality? Fish. People think fish are like stupid and they don't understand you and they're just there in a tank. No. Especially angelfish, ridiculously smart. They will literally come up to you. Also, hi, Danny Newman. I can actually say hi in the chat today. I don't have like a main topic. Madeline Swan Surreal said the sign language thing turned out to not be real. From monkeys? That they can't understand sign language? Oh, gorillas! I see it in the chat. Moonkin said I got kicked by a horse when I was 7. It was crazy. Dude, if I got kicked by a horse, I'd feel like I did something wrong. Dude, if we could talk to animals though, like, do you ever think about like what they think genuinely? Like, there's always like that, oh, like your cats think that they own you. They definitely don't. I'm not fucking around. My cats don't think that they own me. But why the fuck do my cats do some of the things they like? I would love to ask Peach why she loves knocking the water dish. Just let me know why and what I can do to solve that so you don't get water all over my floor all the time. And we'd be like so skippy. So skippy. Flint Lockwood was onto something. Wasn't Flint Lockwood the guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs who made meatballs fall from the sky? Shout out to Amanda. Holy shit, you did not have to do that, Pookie. I love you, but thank you. You definitely did not have to do that. But that gets us our first extension of the night, which means we are officially going to 1 a.m. We only need 15 members to get us to go to 1:30 a.m. But I'm down to clown for a while. I don't know how far we are on this goal technically, because it's, I know Alexis did 3 5s. It's not showing all the donos on my, oh wait, I could go to fan funding on YouTube. Wait, I'll do a quick little tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 8 out of 20 technically towards getting a bottle, I believe, if I'm counting these correct. So we're probably gonna get litty tonight. It's gonna be a good time. Who is Hank? I don't know who Hank is. Danny Midnight said this stream is about to make me go vegan again. Look, I don't think, I'm not a vegan. I couldn't preach to anybody about going vegan. Like, there's shit you could do to consume meat ethically if you're interested in it though. Hank is my cat? Oh my god. Dude, this feels like the perfect time to pick the pet of the week. Let's pick the pet of the week, bro. Let's see. I haven't looked this week. Can you guys hear Peach screaming? Ooh, we got a really good contender off the bat. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the way I picked the pet of the week is I literally just scroll through the pets tab and I see what speaks to me. Yeah, this guy won. This guy won. He's so stinking cute. Oh, not me showing my YouTube analytics. Hold on, let me switch that over 1 second. That'd be embarrassing myself. Here. You guys can look at this for a second while I pull this up. Oh my god, he's so stinking cute. Wait. Oh my god. Novice, I don't know if you're out there, if you're awake, but this guy won. Look at him, man. Look at this guy. I need to know everything about him if possible. Look at his face. Like, something about him is really speaking to me right now. Dude, it really doesn't take much to win Pet of the Week. All I have to do is see a cute little face and I'm like, oh man, you got me good. So we're gonna make sure I do Pet of the Week on Fridays. I might just start doing Pet of the Day if that's something you guys want, because we do get a lot of pet pictures in there. And I can't neglect all the pets, you know? I want to know his name. I need to know his name. I don't know if someone wants to @ Novice in the Discord and tell her she won Pet of the Week and ask the name, but maybe she'll tell us. But it says Air Biskies. That's the caption we got. Pet of the Day would be so fun. I'm super down. I'm super down for Pet of the Day. Oh yeah, I think that's her name in the Discord. You're right, you're right. Oh yeah, I still have that message pin. Let me unpin that. Boop. I can't stop looking at this little cute guy. I'm sorry. I love cats, man. I love animals. Peepaboo 2CU said, I'm suckered for a cat. That's literally me. It doesn't matter what the cat looks like. All cats I love. Spagooty said, I'm gonna submit my pet of the day for next time. Please do. All of you guys, submit your pets for Pet of the Day. It'll be a thing that we do every day now whenever I stream, because why should we not highlight the pets of our community? They're what keep our humans of the community sane. Okay, so really quick question. Have any of you guys seen the Backrooms movie at all? Barely said, dude, I post my dogs almost daily. Dude, I know. Don't stop. I love your dogs. Lord Wraith said, how do we post? If you're in the Discord, here, I'll drop the link for it really quickly. Oh, I'm like closing out all my tabs on accident. It's actually been a minute since I posted the link to the Discord myself. So here, that's a cute photo, Spagooty. That is a really cute picture. So I'll pin the link. So all you have to do is join this Discord right here. Da 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 da. And if you join the Discord, there's a tab that says pets. You just drop a picture of your pet in there. I'll scroll through daily and just pick a random pet out of there for Pet of the Day. Barely said no because I think you said it sucks. It did suck. Now, the Backrooms did suck, but for the people who did see it, going back down the same mall rabbit hole, this video was uploaded to YouTube 16 years ago. And, oh, you guys can see Spagooty's little cat pic while I'm switching over. I think this was the inspo for the Backrooms, and I don't think this will, like, spoil anything because the trailer for the Backrooms is, like, this video. So I wanted to show this to you guys so we could have, like, maybe a little horror movie discussion. I also just saw Obsession the other night, so yeah. Okay, starting off strong. This video is very giving, uploaded to YouTube 16 years ago. Very 2010.
It's Anna and Sammy. We got it. We got it. Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like. It's just like.
Flea Market? Oh.
Hey, Mini Mall.
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Okay.
Keep it rolling.
All right.
Anna don't know the song.
He knows
It's just
it way
like
better
a
than
mini
I
mall,
do.
okay? Like a mini mall.
If you've seen the Backrooms, you cannot tell me that there was not some inspo driven here. Also, hello, Ali Sky. Nice to see you today.
Like
It's just like
a mini mall. It's Sammy and Anna. We got it. We got it. It's just like a mini.
Mini mall.
Oh yeah. All right.
See, I got the lyrics, Anna. He only sang it one time, and I'm like, it's just like a mini mall.
Okay. Yes.
It's Kevin and Sammy. We got it. We got it. Oh yeah. There's Annie and Kevin and Sammy. We got it. We got it.
Jones barbecue foot massage. Hey, Jones barbecue with foot massage. Jones barbecue with foot sorry. Lord Rafe, you just like, I love that video.
Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like
a mini mall.
Mall.
Hey Kevin. It's just like.
Dude, this is literally Backrooms inspo. You cannot tell me that the Kane Parsons guy saw this video and he was like, I got an idea.
It's just like
A mini mall.
hey Kevin. Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like a mini
Mall.
Oh,
we do the
yeah.
dance?
Woo!
Can't do the dance, yeah. Come
To
on.
the right.
You rolling?
To the
All
right.
right.
Oh, they got a dance.
Are we still rolling? Keep
Uh-huh.
the camera rolling.
I'm trying to see the
Kevin wants to do
dance.
the dance, Kay. We go 1, 2. Go 1,
Oh,
2.
hit the
Go
shuffle.
1, 2. Go living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah. You can find them at the market. We're talking about Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like a mini
mall.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
How did this place ever shut down? And by the way, this is an ad for this place closing. How did anybody not shop here with this guy being the spunkiest ever? And you know what also makes me feel like Backrooms was inspired by this? This is also isn't a spoiler. In the trailer, you see like something similar to this. It's like an ad for like a furniture store or whatever. There's a guy and a girl that work there, and there's a guy and a girl in this video. Like it's really like the coincidences are
Ooh.
uncanny. Tell me you ain't shopping there. It's just like a mini
Living rooms,
mall.
bedrooms, dinettes. You can find it at the market. We're talking about Flea Market Montgomery. That's right. You can find it at the market Montgomery. It's just like a mini
mall.
You can find it at the market. We're talking about Flea Market Montgomery. Let's break it down now. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. It's just like a mini mall. Montgomery.
Dude, this is you know what he reminds me of? Oh my god, you know what this reminds me of? Holy shit, hold up. There's like this movie poster, and I can't think of what it is. I found it. And this I mean with love, okay?
Surprise,
He
motherfucker.
reminds me of the Nutty Professor. We got Auntie Bunny with the Australian 5 who said just posted a video in Discord of Herbie that got 6 million views on Insta. Holy shit. Wait, let's check it out. I def want to check that out. Yeah, if you guys, by the way, want to send any videos that you're interested in me reacting to tonight, we are going to have just like a chill good night. So feel free to send whatever you're interested in. Where'd you send it, Auntie Bunny? Is it in general? Oh, I found it. Okay. Here, let me full screen. Make sure I'm not on my YouTube analytics again. Yep. Full screen. React. Swap it over. Boom. And that now takes us to 9 out of 20 on those greens towards me door dashing a bottle. I know it says 5 out of 20, and there's only 20 minutes left on the goal. That is accurate though, because I don't want to have to order the bottle too late, because I don't think the liquor store is open super late. So we need to get 11, oh, not yellows, 11 greens in 20 minutes, basically, in 18 minutes. Maybe we can do it, maybe not. If not, we're drinking these tonight. All right, let's check out Herbie. The star. Aww. Wait, why did he fall? Did bro just fall asleep mid standing up? That's so cute. He's out like a light. That's so precious. Good night, Madeline. He's such a cutie. Lord Wraith said, as a liquor store owner, no, it's not open. Oh, it actually is open. I looked it up ahead of time if there was liquor stores that are open. There's a bunch of them. The liquor laws here, they have to stop selling at 2 a.m. So there's a couple on Fridays and Saturdays specifically that stay open till 2 a.m. So I got a couple hours before they technically close, which is why I'm trying to not order it super late. But T Bree said, where are we sending reaction videos in the Discord? Wherever you guys want, as long as you at me in it so I know. That's the best way, because otherwise I probably won't know that you sent me something. Barely Functional said, in Florida they are open. Exactly. Yeah, you know the tea. Wait, oh my god, wait.
I used to be a disc jockey. Good morning to you, 747. I'm Sammy Stevens, the weather for...
Hold up. We got a story on that mall? Oh, we're back in the Discord. I mean, it's just the main chat. I don't really care. It's not like you guys are going to see anything you can't see. Bro, there's a story.
Good morning to you, 747. I'm Sammy Stevens. The weather forecast, partly cloudy, mild today. High today, 85. Low tonight, 75. Current on the outside is 72 degrees.
He's a news reporter. Okay, weatherman, tell us.
On your radio.
Dead mall walking.
Question. What happened to Flea Market Montgomery? It contained this stellar piece of visual editing. The answer to the question was pretty simple. The place ceased to exist in 2011 when Sammy Stevens, star of the viral mini-mall rap, closed the place down.
Bro, we got a literal whole lore video on this Sammy Stevens guy. Sammy said so. Just said, plot twist, I'm Sammy Stevens. Wait a minute. Have you secretly been the inspiration for the backrooms this entire time? Have you just been hiding and holding it back from all of us, Sammy said so? Do you know secrets about the backrooms that we could never even fathom? Have you been in the backrooms all along, talking from the void in our YouTube chat? Are you secretly among one of the demons in the backrooms?
But what of Sammy himself? Depending on where you look, you'll read that Stevens became a recluse, started a career as a preacher, or even passed away a few years ago. None of this is
not a preacher.
True.
He's alive. Our Sammy is here. Our Sammy is with us. Sammy said, y'all didn't know I had it like that. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to unfull screen it, my bad.
I recently met with Sammy through work, and even though I didn't have the right equipment and one of my only shooting locations was my hotel room, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to delve a little deeper into his story, talk about the past, and let people know what he's up to today.
Wait, we got Novice in the chat. Novice said, my baby won. Thank you. What is your baby's name? We need to know. Precious baby. The Sammy Stevens story. Dude, I'm locked into this. I'm locked in, bro. I didn't even know this came with that video.
I own the flea market. Me and Jesus, nobody else. Okay? So
me and Jesus. Tell him.
I put it together. When I went there,
Wait, Morris? We have 2 orange cats named... Wait. Okay, so there's another Morris cat in the community owned by the Trolling Pop-Tart. And that's pretty iconic that there's 2 Morrises. I love this.
I had 3 10x10 booths, and it was called Flea Market of America. And when I took over a year and a half later, I changed the name to Flea Market Montgomery. And it was just a blessing to me. And I set the stage for everybody, and I promoted it in the mini mall rap.
This is making me sad, bro. This really, I feel like more than anything, we're about to get like the history of like a local business right now. And this really is the inspo for the Backrooms. You can't tell me it wasn't. That video is everything that the Backrooms was.
I came about, there's a guy named Terrence came to the store one day. He said, I have this commercial I want you to hear. And he was trying to, promote a commercial for the flea market. And it said, Flea Market Montgomery is just like. I said, man, I don't want that. And so he asked me to come over to his house. And he worked with Ruben Studders, who was with one of the American Idols winner.
Here, I'm going to let this play while I
to his
grab
house that night, and he had the tracks laid down. And he told me to put the headphones on. And I had never been in no studio. And so what happened, he had the beat, and I said, Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. He said, I like that. He said, let's stack it. I said, stack it? He said, yeah. We want to stack it with put layers of voices on top. And he wanted me to repeat.
Oh my God, the Trolling Pop-Tart said Morris? My cat's name is Morris. Exactly. And they're both like, okay, so yours is like white with orange, but Novice's is like orange with white. So it's kind of sick. I'm sorry. It just made me really excited. The American Idol lore drop is sending me. Wait, what did I miss while I got up? Did he just say he was on American Idol while I was gone? That's crazy. Barely Functional said you're making me want to watch it now, the Backrooms movie. Look, I recommend that you should like at least like watch it to see what I'm talking about. But my problem with the Backrooms movie is it felt like they had a really good idea for a plot and then went nowhere with it.
So I did. Flea Market Montgomery is just like a mini mall. Put it together. Oh man, that's good.
God, I love this man.
I said, hold on. I said, I like this. I'm not through. I said, let's do Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. So if you listen to all those voices on that video, all my voices, 5 of them.
We got
He did 5 of his own voice. What an icon. A legend. He is the moment. Sammy said Ruben Studdard, who won American Idol, helped him make the song. LOL. Wait, that's cool. Also, you mean you said, Sammy. Don't try to act like this isn't you in this video. Also, Navis said, I gotta take a picture of the shirt I made my husband because it's fucking sick. It's got Morris all over it. Oh my God, please do. Please. I would love that.
To the state of retail today, and I asked whether Sammy would ever consider opening another flea market. Although he's been approached to do so, he doesn't see it in his future right now, telling me that he sees a lot of parallels between the post-COVID landscape and how things were when he closed Flea Market Montgomery.
But what happened with the flea market in 2008, we was in a recession. That's when George Bush was going out and Obama was coming in. General Motors went bankrupt, Chrysler went bankrupt, Circuit City went out. A lot of people lost their homes and everything. And at the flea market, I was selling new furniture. So people wasn't, buying houses. And so that took me down. Okay, it was hard to get up. I never been exposed.
Oh, have fun, Novice. Thanks for coming in, and thank you for giving us the Morris name drop. I hope you have a great night. Also, just a reminder, guys, we've only got 9 minutes left on this goal. We need, I think, was it 11 more? Yeah, we need 11 more greens, which is, I don't know how much that is. I think like that's the equivalent of like a $50 dono. So however it splits up, it could be in 5 yellows. It might be 60. It might be 55. I don't know. But if it ends up being $50 between now and then, I'll make it work.
So recession. So it was one of those journeys. So what I started doing to try to recuperate was going out doing commercials for other businesses. Like I was in Oklahoma, Missouri, and Kansas with Rico car sales.
Dude, Zen Monster said, what in the back rooms did I click on? Thank you! Because I found the inspiration for the back rooms, and I'm taking you guys through this. Okay, so I found the video that was the inspo for the back rooms, and then while we were watching it, I saw this one recommended, which is a guy who interviewed the guy who made the video that is the inspo for the back rooms. So we're going through the back rooms lore right now.
Credit.
You
I was
are
doing
correct,
commercial
Sammy said so.
in Aberdeen, Mississippi for Approved Auto Sales. And I did over in Georgia, Dealer's Choice Auto Auction. People's having me to do that commercial. And I did a commercial with, I think, Regal Theater. It was a spread commercial. And that was my limelight. When I do
We got banned mono.
A joker and a midnight wiener stroker.
How you gonna have a custom name invite link and not even use it? Worst Discord owner ever.
I don't know how to do it. Mono, if you want to drop the link, I'll unpin mine and pin yours. Can I be real? I don't know how to do anything in Discord. That's why you and Exile are admins. Because you guys know how to use Discord and I really don't. Thank you so much, Mono. Here, let me unpin mine and pin yours because it looks so much nicer. My goat. Also, that makes it 50 even to buy that drink. And I don't know how long is left. Oh my god, it won't let me pin it because it's a response. Yeah, it won't let me pin it because it's a response to your message. But if you type it again as not a response, it should let me pin it.
commercial, they drop. I mean, people love me because they like my style. They know it's real when I come off of it, you know. So it's been great. I mean, I love it. I mean, and people are still calling and searching for me. But I'm gonna say this here. See, my son has that Instagram set up. He gets all the info. See, he screened it out how he wants to screen it. But I love it to death, though. You know, that's just part of, you know, being, you know, young.
This is too wholesome. This just feels like, man, this should be your inspo to support local businesses. Even, like, can I give you guys the realest fucking shit? Like, even when it comes to buying your furniture, I bought so much of my furniture from this apartment from, like, local businesses. And honestly, the quality of some of the stuff, I'll have this for, like, years compared to, like, if I bought it from Amazon. So, I don't know. I fuck with local businesses.
Sammy left his hometown of Montgomery more than a decade ago, and I'm curious to find out how he ended up in Jackson, Tennessee.
I love Montgomery. I was born and raised in Montgomery. And I went through some things with a divorce. And I wanted to get out of Montgomery for a little while. And I went to LaGrange, Georgia. A friend of mine called me over there working for Nissan of LaGrange. And some of the managers moved to Jackson. And some of them called me to come here. And I said, why not just get away for a little while? So I moved here to Jackson, Tennessee with Car Lock Nissan. And I love Jackson. Jackson's a real quiet, nice place. A lot of shopping centers, a lot of restaurants. So I buckled down here for a little while and I feel better. My health is great. You know, I was kind of being married for.
Hell yeah. Good for him.
A joker and a midnight wiener stroker.
Blame it on the AAAAA alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. I love that song. But that also takes us to only needing $40 more, however it evens out, and I'll be buying that bottle before they close.
For a long time, went through some type of depression, and but now I'm great. I'm better. I'm loving it, and I'm getting ready to come back with my Jesus. He's just like my Alpha Omega. I came to praise him. That's coming.
Amen.
All these years later, Sammy still calls Jackson home. Despite only intending to bunker down for a little while, he's become a permanent fixture here. And it's very clear that his faith is important to him, so I ask him if he's active in the church community here, and whether there's any truth to those rumours of a pivot to becoming a pastor.
I visit a lot of churches here in Jackson, but I'm keeping a low profile because I want to work on me. Sometimes, you know, you have to work on yourself. I've been working since I was 9 years old, and
he seems like a guy who really just, like, worked hard for his family, and man, he better have been paid for this movie, is all I'm saying. I know for a fact, there's no way you could tell me after watching the video that I showed you guys that is, if you've seen the back rooms, that doesn't have some sort of weird, like, inspiration, correlation. Man, pay this man out.
And it's like a vacation for me. I'm free. I'm in good health. I'm just happy to be here for a while, and
So, you know, it is what it is.
Sammy waxes lyrical about the city of Jackson, a couple of hours outside of Nashville, so convincingly that it makes me want to move there. I find out later that Jackson has previously been called one of the most dangerous small cities in the state. But that's what Sammy does. He looks for the positive in things. Case in point, his intentions to re-enter the limelight in the months to come.
Thank you, Glitches445, for the little cheers with the jewels. I feel like if there's any time to drink, it's now. Oh god, I see the timer like counting down and it makes me nervous. I don't know if we'll hit the last however many, whatever 40 is in greens or yellows or whatever math it is, but if we do. If not, cheers! Let's keep cooking.
But I'm coming back out there, but I just want to take a vacation. You know, like have a long vacation. And so hopefully this is 2022. I have planned on getting back in 2022. And it's happening right now. I mean, a lot of things are happening with me right now. Some things I had to cut short because I'm not ready to make that move yet. I had some people reaching out to me about writing a book. I've had a lot of things that was offered to me, but I just I need a little peace in life. And now I have peace and I'm good now.
Aww.
Sammy and I get talking about somewhere he
inspiring.
spends some of his free time. Jackson's local shopping centre, the Old Hickory Mall. How could we not with this channel being what it is? And I swing by to find that, once I make my way past someone tweaking in the parking lot, it's a textbook struggling mall.
Yeah, that's
Earlier
the
that
sad
day,
part.
Sammy talked and sung about his passion for brick and mortar retail, and
And this is how this all started, man. And this is like exactly what I'm talking about. You go into a mall today and this is exactly what it looks like. You see like 5 people walking around in a place that has way more stores than you're even like could keep the lights on for the amount of people that are walking around in the mall. Like, it's sad.
vitalising malls like Old Hickory and those in and around Montgomery. Even if it does end up turning into a commercial for my YouTube channel halfway through.
Somebody said, Sam, why don't you do something special for me? I said, the dead mall. It's walking, oh yeah. Just come alive, Why don't you invest in the malls? Just bring them alive, And tell all your friends to please watch Dead Mall Walking.
Tell him, bro. Yo, his ads are aggressive in a way I love.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight leaner stroker.
Post-surgery pain meds got me feeling good. Enjoy. Love watching you, Zay.
Hell yeah, we got Glitches coming in with the final 40. Oh, I accidentally full screened myself, but boom. All right, I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna ask him if he's gonna order it or if I'm gonna order it, and we'll figure it out. Sammy said something.
Motherfucker. Come alive, Dead Mall.
Come alive, Dead Mall, come alive. Zen Monster said, Zay, were you a Hot Topic girl? Yes, dude, I was a little mall rat when I was in like middle school and high school. That's where that was one of the only places that my parents were cool with like me and my friends hanging out. So me and all my friends would like meet up. We'd have like $20 to $30 each. We go to like Hot Topic, Spencer's, and FYE. Those were our 3 main stores. I miss that era so much. Back when FYE sold records, man. I think it's like only CDs now.
Speaking of YouTube, Sammy has had more than his share of issues with the platform. In 2015, he appeared in an article saying he never saw any money from YouTube for the Minimall rap. That's due to the tricky situation of another user uploading the most viewed version of his video. I ask him if he's ever seen any of that revenue come in from YouTube directly.
Not from YouTube. I was making my money off of TV commercials for other companies. Talking about monetizing. See, when YouTube came out, nobody knew about YouTube. I'm the grandfather of YouTube, okay? My stuff was out there. It was like 15 of those flea market videos out there that was downloaded by other people as well as myself. So, and some of them they took down, So I gave those videos out to people to watch on their DVDs, and somebody started to download them. That's how I got there.
All right, guys. So I got options for what I can buy alcohol-wise. What do you want me to buy? I guess I never even asked that. Like, if I'm gonna buy a bottle, like, what should I get? Now, keep in mind, I'm buying this from, like, it's one of those, like, drive-through liquor places, so they don't got, like, nothing too crazy, but they got, like, Tito's. They got, like, the options are vodka, wine, tequila, whiskey. rum, gin, brandy, cognac, and other. Those are the options. Whatever I like to drink, well, they definitely don't have anything of what I normally get. I usually get Mount Gay, which is whiskey. Shit. I guess I could do like, I don't even know, man. Let me look through the whiskey. I don't really want to do Jameson, but I could. God, I don't even know. I don't know. Give me your whiskey Rex that are like common brands, because they have like the basic stuff. Like they have like Screwball peanut butter. Ew. They got Fireball, like Jack Daniels, Crown Royal. All different kinds of Screwball? But they only have the peanut butter one. That sounds ick. I would try it if it wasn't peanut butter. Man, why they only got peanut butter? Old Elf would be the best. Let me see if they got that. Old Elf. No, they don't. Okay, here's what they got. They got like, damn, that's expensive. $2.50 for a bottle of Stag. Buffalo Trace, Crown Royal, Bamboo. Oh, I've had Bamboo. Bamboo was good. Hold up. Do they have not the 80 proof? Because that's crazy. I'm not getting 80 proof. Oh, they have Bamboo. Okay, I'm going to get Bamboo. It's spiced rum. I'll do that. That sounds good. Yes, I know I need to give you my ID. Like, stop telling me things I already know, DoorDash. Criminal. Okay, so it says it's gonna be here, like, in, like, 30 minutes. Yeah. That's a good tip. I'll just let them do that. Okay, bet. That looks good. All right, it's gonna be here in like 30 minutes. When they come, I'm gonna have to like put something on for you guys because I have to give them my ID. So it'll be a whole thing.
But he still found a way to make money from it.
I am copyrighted with BMI.
It is rum, but I have had it before, so at least that's good, right? I'm probably gonna get crunk. I'm gonna get like absolutely crunk tonight.
I'm registered with BMI, and they pay me a royalty check because every time it's being played, not just YouTube, it's being played all over the world. So I own it. It's nobody on it but me. I paid for it. I own it.
Hell
I have
yeah.
a list of places that pays me from overseas, and I like that. And every time I go out, I show it to people too. So I collect off of it the royalties. And I tell you, I'm Sammy. I own it. It's just like finding a way to protect yourself. Oh yeah, that's how I do that.
Even so, at a conservative estimate, Sammy missed out on tens of thousands of dollars if he had been able to monetize his video in the traditional way. Not enough to retire on, but a life-changing sum of money nonetheless.
Hell yeah.
These days he's still working at used car lots. I didn't want to dox him with B-roll, so the lots I showed earlier were filmed elsewhere.
Good.
But I imagine that he does well at the job, if he's able to capitalise on even a fraction of his natural charisma. Sammy continues to hustle, and recently released an NFT of the Minimall wrap. He also plans to gift the winning bidder the suit he wore in the video, though a friend of
What a goat. See, yo, apparently this video went like viral to some extent. I mean, to the point that they're even making this video of like, where is he now kind of thing. They need to pay him for the back rooms.
his joke that it should be in the Smithsonian.
When I first found out about the NFT, it was last year on ABC News, where somebody paid $10 million for an old YouTube video. So that's when I got all excited about it. Now, my video is unique because I started. You go look back, people wasn't doing it. People are mimicking me. They'll be doing the Minimall rap. See, that's like they do TikTok now, right? But I was TikToking way before then. Okay? So
he was ticking and talking way before then. God damn. Tell him.
I had a young man out of London to reach out to me about the NFT, okay? And we put a deal together, and he's doing that. But we have a contract, and it's something that he wants to do, and a lot of people try to step in and take over, and I wouldn't do that. I'm a lawyer and I'm faithful. So if you come into me with your program to get on your show, well, then I'm not going to stab you in your back or cut you out. I'm one guy that believes in loyalty.
Loyal as Sammy may be, the NFT hasn't generated any serious interest at the time of this video's release. In early 2021, there was an appetite for NFTs of viral memes, but it appears to have tapered off since then. I'm reminded of Sammy telling me how people used to come to the flea market to take pictures and dance for them, then leave without buying anything. Still, it doesn't seem like he has any regrets about those days, and I get the impression that he'd do it all over again if he had the chance.
I created a rap, okay, that people could dance to, sing and enjoy, and made people happy. You hear right now because you love it. And you're not the only one. There's millions that loves it because it makes them happy. You have to present something that's going to take all the evil out of some people. And that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. And everybody see it, they love it. I mean, it's there. And it's not going to forever be there. It ain't going nowhere. You go back and look, Cleveland show, right? We had done a contract a year before they even aired the show. You go look to see who the first one on there as a celebrity. It was me. Now it's all kinds of celebrity.
This guy was a celebrity to the point he was on the Cleveland show? Who is this guy?
Grandfather.
If you're lucky enough to spend even a few minutes with him, you'll soon learn that there's no keeping Sammy Stevens down. As I watch him walk into the night, I can literally feel my mood change. Sammy's positive attitude is infectious, and the room gets a little less bright when he leaves it. I want only good things for him, but viral success is hard to replicate, and there's no predicting when all of his big dreams will come true.
I'm history. YouTube, they need to put me in the YouTube museum because I'm there. I made it. I created it. I made it happen. I made a lot of people happy. I'll be back.
I'm sorry, I'm crying at the name Creamy Cone, but also that the uncler is taking me out. Barely Functional said, I'm starting to remember. I think I watched the Cleveland show. I definitely watched the Cleveland show. I just don't remember him being on there. Damn. Shout out to this YouTube channel that did this interview. This is from Dead Mall Walking. They do abandoned malls and nostalgia. So I guess that makes sense. But yeah, the perfectly timed Uncle alert. No, that part. Also, it says order placed still. It doesn't say order confirmed, which is the only thing that's making me nervous. But there is like 3 other places I can try to order from just in case this place doesn't confirm it. But why ain't you confirming it? Store? I'm gonna look at, I'm like, wait, now I gotta look it up on Google. I'm like, are they open? Yeah, they're open till 2:30 in the morning, so they must just be busy as fuck, which makes sense because it's like Friday night. So the place that I ordered from, by the way, is literally like a drive-through liquor store. This is what we got in Florida. Y'all are probably like absolutely shook at hearing that. We have drive-through liquor stores that are open until 2:30 in the morning, which is the alcohol cutoff for the county that we live in. So they literally are open till the exact cutoff of when you can buy alcohol. And they're like the only things open usually around this time is the drive-through liquor stores, but there's like, I think 3 or 4 in the area. So even if this one doesn't accept it in the 15 minutes that they have to accept it, I got a backup. Krabby Sue said they have those in Ohio. Dude, I said that. Like, I mentioned it one time to somebody, and they were like, what are you talking about drive-through liquor? Because it was when I was in PA. Like, I went to college up there, and I was like, oh, like, everyone was, like, looking for, like, liquor late at night. And I was like, oh, don't they have drive-through liquor? And they were like, I said something that hurt them. I was like, no, it's just something we had in Florida. I don't know. Zen Monster said, in Texas, we have drive-through stores called beverage barns that legit look like barns. Ours look like it's like a gas station. It's like the skinniest building you've ever seen. And it'll just be like only a drive-through. And all you can do is like pull up and they'll have like just liquor and like these kind of things. And that's it. But there's also those you can pull up that have like snacks and stuff, not just liquor, but most of the time it's just liquor. Lord Wraith said that shit's wild to me in New Jersey. Yeah, I don't really think it's like necessarily the smartest practice, but hey, it's convenient. Southwest Jeff Official said we used to have those here in New Mexico and Texas back in the day. That's pretty sick. Really quickly, I'm gonna go run and use the bathroom before it gets too late here. It's been almost 2 hours of me going. Well, an hour and a half. So I'll throw you guys with one of these random copyright-free songs till I get back. I'll be like a minute max. You know me. You guys always say that I'm like so fast that you don't believe I wash my hands, and it pisses me off. Here, I'll throw you guys. Here, let's do like a weird one that I haven't used yet. Oh, it's like sped up. I was like, why the fuck? I need it not sped up because they're only like a minute long. All right, I'll be right back. I will wash my hands. I never have not. You guys are like fucking with me at this point. I thought I unmuted myself and I didn't click it. My bad. I figured it out pretty fast though. Anyways, I was saying though, you guys actually like that one. I wasn't sure if you guys would like that YouTube music song. They're all copyright free, which is why I'm using them. I literally just like scroll through the YouTube library for hours just looking for random ones that I think you might like. Barely Functional says are you drunk already? I wish. I'm like on the edge of tipsy right now, and I know that because I just walked all the way upstairs and it wasn't even difficult. So, on the edge of tipsy, I'd say. I just literally thought I clicked the unmute button and I did it. Like, I like clicked right next to it and I just feel a little dumb right now. We got a good recommended video on my homepage that I feel like we gotta watch because, you know, it kind of came up earlier in context.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue
Barbecue
and
and
Foot
Foot
Massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we gonna make it deliciable.
If you could fry anything for $5.99 and he'd make it edible and deliciousable, what are you getting? I'm curious.
We'll fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European stuff that you don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you. Ask me.
French onion dip. All right. Get like fried Oreos with fried ice cream, topped with a fried candy bar. Sounds kind of good.
Will fry something other than what they normally fry. Guess what you're gonna get? Nothing. If it fits with the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is a dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meats.
Y'all eating the dinosaur meats? Tenderized to their maximum deliciousness?
Took my money, made me pay child support. Come on down here and get you a slice. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that. Don't they look wonderful? If you really...
All right. We got options of the sauces that we can have for our foot massage. Are you picking... I don't know what that first one says. White, medium, barbecue, foot, mild, sweet, Dijon, and hot. What is foot sauce?
Pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call or find us on the worldwide internets at the new website. That's
what do you think happens when you call that number?
JONES big ass truck rental and storage.com/Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage.
Good ass barbecue and foot massage.
.html.
Excuse me, did you call number 52?
Did you hear me call number 52?
Jones barbecue and foot massage. A Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. A. All right, now let me see what I think. I got a couple recommendations on Discord. So let me see what you guys dropped. All right, let me check this one first. They also still haven't confirmed my order, which is making me nervous. But they also haven't canceled it. As if the store was closed, so I don't really know what's going on. Guess we'll figure out.
David Watson's been monitoring traffic, but first we go to Ryan Marshall, who's out monitoring the snowfall. Ryan, what's it look like out there?
Yeah, it looks like...
What? By 12, you said contact support. Yeah, you're right.
Snow, just like I predicted in my forecast.
Glitches says, where do we drop recommendations? In the Discord. All you gotta do is at me in the recommendations so I can see it.
From the studio. I'm not sure why I'm out here literally looking around. It looks like snow. You could just take a video of it snowing and show that. Why do I have to be here to describe snowfall? It's pretty...
Bro's pissed. He did not bring a jacket to work today, and he's out here, and they got him really feeling like next levels of cold. I know this feeling, man. When I moved to New York City for the first time, there was this one day, right? And I had to walk to work, and I had a coat. I had fucking Timbs on, and I've never felt colder in my life. Why? Because they did not plow the roads yet or anything, so the sidewalks were covered in ice and snow, and I was trudging through that shit, and it was up to my fucking shins, man. And then by the time I got to work, I like took this picture of myself, and I like put the temperature thingy that they have on Instagram to see how cold I was. Man, it was like 17 degrees. 17 degrees, and I was so fucking cold. But why does he not have a jacket, man? Give this man a jacket. I know they got one at the... I know they have one at the what do you call it? Like the studio where they filmed this.
Explanatory.
Barely Functional said, oh, did you live in Florida and then moved to New York? Okay. If you guys want my entire lore history, I can go through that with you guys. But I grew up, okay, so I was born in PA. I moved to Florida, lived with my grandparents for most of my life, and then I went to college back in PA, dropped out of college, and moved to New York City on a whim. Then I met S1K, and we moved back to Florida. It's a long lore drop, but yeah, we'll finish this one up, and I'll give you guys some lore.
Seems like the cold has gotten you in an icy mood yourself, Ryan.
Okay, you know what, Shannon? I am in an icy mood, okay? Nice pun, by the way. All right, I was just standing out here for 20 minutes waiting for you guys to throw to me, and I was just, doing some thinking. I spent $120,000 on a degree and 4 years in college to come out here and look around.
Okay, here's the confusing thing. It's saying, so I clicked on the help thing for DoorDash, and it just said that your Dasher's on the way to the store to pick it up. I don't know. I guess we're gonna see what happens.
And describe what I see. I literally learned that in kindergarten. I Spy. It makes zero sense. Also, you know what else I was thinking while we're at it?
I just did that barely because I was like, oh, maybe it's just glitching, and then now it's still saying order placed, and it's only giving me like 1 minute left to double dash, which means that it'll be 15 minutes since the order's been placed and technically not confirmed. So I don't really know how that works.
When it's like a nice day or sunny, you never send me out to the lake or to the pool for a live shot, but when there's a hurricane or snowing or a blizzard or a flood, send me out there, I'll cover it perfect.
This man's fed up. He's sick of this shit. Stop sending him out there, bro. You know what? This is real. He's cooking. Let him have a good day out in the sun at the beach. Now, y'all gotta send him out in the snow in Denver.
I guess you have a point there, Ryan. We're looking at these reports, and the forecast doesn't look good. People are worried. Have you spoken to any locals?
Look around. Does there look like there's any locals out here? Everything is closed. Everyone is inside. The only reason I'm outside is to tell people not to come outside. What am I doing with my life?
Well, you sure are brave, Ryan. Any word?
What am I doing with my life? Oh, I'm crying. That's too real.
On what we can expect overnight?
Yeah, more of this. Actually, 12 to 18 inches more of this. But don't worry, guys. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I got this sleeveless vest that you guys make me wear. My literal fingers are about to freeze off. I got frostbite, but...
Yo!
Oh, it's fine, because we got the logo in the shot. Great.
That's good. Oh no, is he a comedian and not actually a weatherman? Because I was sold on he was a weatherman. I think he's a comedian, but that's really good. That was really good. That was 10 out of 10. Okay, now they just push back the ET out in this order. It's still saying please. So I'm going to try doing help again and see what they say. Let me try canceling it and see if it'll let me cancel it and place it for another place. Wait, hold on back. Cancel order. Store didn't confirm. God, now the app's just loading. Credits, I guess, which I can use immediately. Otherwise, I gotta wait 1 to 3 days. All right, well, let's see what else they got. All right, guys, let's try another place. Liquor. Discount Liquor Hut. That's the most generic name, and I feel like there's a million of those everywhere. I feel like that's gotta be open. Do they still have the bamboo? God damn, it's double the price. Their bamboo is double the price. Criminal. They got Myers. I'll just go with Myers. Or do they have... Yeah. I'll go with Myers. I'll be fucked, but it's fine. I used to take shots of Myers when I worked at this bar. The bartender would come up and be like, what do you want as your shot? Bitch, I don't know. I just turned 21. And he, one time, had me try Myers, and I was like, okay, this isn't the worst. Yes, I understand you're gonna need my ID. We've been through this. We went through this. Okay, well, at least it's free. Hopefully this one gets confirmed. Sammy said so, said bamboo prices out the wazoo. That's what I'm saying. How they gonna literally a place that charged $25 for a bottle of bamboo? This place was charging $40 for the exact same bottle. That feels like a criminal price. Fucked up. Rosebush said, has anyone seen the video of the weatherman giving the weather report to Iconic by mistake? I'd love that. I'd love that. Not gonna lie. I listened to, I got into like Cat's Eye kind of recently, and I listened to this song Red Red by Cortis. I don't know how you actually say it today. For the first time, that shit's banging. If it's not in stock, call me, motherfucker. It says preparing your order. Yes! Should have went with them to begin with. Should have went with them to begin with. Fuck yeah. Amanda said, I think I put that on the playlist. Yeah, I think that's how I heard it. I literally think that's how I heard it. Because I was listening to that playlist while I was walking the other day, and I remembered hearing a song called Red Red, and I was like, I kind of like the beat on that, and I pulled it back up. Yeah, they're picking up my order! Yeah! I'm dying. I'm killing myself. I just killed my throat doing that. Don't let me do that again, guys. Yell at me. I don't know why. I got so excited. Yeah. Mariah Carey. Her name is literally Mariah. Thank you, Mariah, our GOAT DoorDash driver, for picking up this order. We love you. Yeah, yeah. All right, so we'll have a bottle of a really stronger rum than I wanted in approximately 20 minutes. Originally, I was gonna have... This shit is 80 proof. I really didn't want it to be 80 proof, but that's what we're gonna have when we get a bottle of Myers. That's how it comes in. See, like, here's the thing. I didn't drink for a long time, so before it gets here, I'll water myself. And until then, let's see what else we got, because I see I've been sent some more stuff. Alright, let's see. Let's start with Sammy's video, and then we're gonna go to glitches, and then I got another one from Trolling Pop-Tart.
Says here, after watching Small Town Security, the town of Ringgold asked that Joan never utter the words a species spicy meatball on the air again.
Species spicy meatball? I'm in.
People do love a species spicy meatball, you know, or as the Italians say, a species spicy meatball.
A species spicy meatball. See, he didn't give it the same umph that this lady gave it. At least if you're gonna say it, man, hit it with a species spicy meatball. I've got this species spicy meatball. I've got this species spicy meatball. This is my new thing. Yeah!
God, is it hot in here?
I like a species spicy meatballs. That just sent me to the moon. We got a DoorDash driver said, "Hey Zay, this is your DoorDash driver. I wanted to let you know the liquor you ordered isn't available. Is there a different option you want to go with?" Oh my god, Mariah, you're here? Shit, I don't even know a Mariah Carey song. I was gonna say, can you sing a little for us? But I don't even know a song to recommend, Queen. That's my bad. Sammy said so. Since, guys, I'm sorry I was high. This she was sending me a spicy, spicy meatball. I think we all enjoyed. We might have not enjoyed my opera, but... Oh shit, Why You So Obsessed With Me is Mariah Carey. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want...
I'm ready.
Oh, starting off strong.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Me personally.
I'm ready. I think we're ready as long as Mace doesn't laugh.
Okay, got him.
Did you guys see the animation of the guy flying? That just sent me.
So easy.
You were leaning in to be nice. I was getting lost in my hair.
We have another guest member of Evantris on stream tonight, and it's Andy's new hair.
Andy's new
hair. Kels also got a haircut.
Wow. Look at them. This is like an ultimate fit check.
Andy looks great.
You did? But Andy like got the whole like
color. It's blonde now.
The reason my special announcement, the reason why I look like a greasy again is because it's for a video.
He said, the reason why I look like a greasy... I mean, man, just shower. That's your personal choice.
It always is.
That's your classic excuse.
It's always for a bit.
It is for a video.
It's always for a bit.
I swear.
I promise.
It's always for a bit.
It's for a video.
I wouldn't believe that. I wouldn't believe that for a second. You tell me you're always greasy? That's on you, man. I don't know, man. What video makes you gotta be greasy?
Mason and I. That was for us.
I missed it.
I missed it.
That was so...
You had to be there.
It is a crime that I think I was the only one that saw that.
Amethyst Amarante said, I feel like you need to see the Chuckles videos. I'm out of the loop on what the Chuckles videos are. But I'm in. Alright, I got one more. And then otherwise, it's whatever you guys send me. Otherwise, I'll just pick random stuff I find off my homepage, and we're just gonna kind of hang out tonight.
They were out having a nice dinner, and everyone was enjoying themselves except for one person.
Yo! Can I be real? I've made this exact face at things in my life. That's the most relatable face I've ever seen a child make. I have made that exact face. Like, you ever like walk in the bathroom and like it be like smelling and you hit the... Cause that's really me. Shit like that makes me want a kid so bad. Like sometimes I'm in this mood where I'm like, damn, I really want a baby. And then I remember how expensive babies are, and I'm like, slow your roll there, sweetheart. Krabby Sue said that was you when Foodie smelled her boil couch. Yo, literally, that was me. That's so true. Oh my god, they're so close to picking up my order. Yes. Have you ever reacted to people's Everclear shot reactions? No, but I would love to. Dude, I remember my first shot of Everclear. That shit was wicked. I'm trying to find like a fucking compilation that's
Here are my
super long. Here, I found this one.
I got this.
Oh no. You heard of deja vu? This is deja. Ooh.
How'd I get muted? How did I get muted? I don't know. I literally couldn't tell you. When did I get muted? I didn't even click the button. As long as you've heard the video. That man's face is on every single Everclear shop video that's available. Like, you click on Everclear, and it's that man's face. Okay, they're bringing my order. The picture they took of this was so diabolical that I had to zoom in. Because the way he took it, I was like, there's no way that bag has a bottle of alcohol in it. And then I realized he, like, took a picture of a bag in a bag. So it, like, looks smaller than it is. But I was like, bitch, there's no my alcohol's in that. But it is. Should be there. He's a comedian. Man's fucking with me. Every Everclear video is with that man. He's, like, got, like, a fucking monopoly on the Everclear content. And I don't like that. I want to be able to watch an Everclear video and not see that man's face. Crazy work. Crazy work. I remember one of the first times that I ever drank Everclear. So when I was in college, I mentioned before, so I went to Penn State, but I went to, oh, I said I would give you guys some Zaylor. So I guess here's some more Zaylor. So I went to Penn State, but I went to Penn State branch campus, which was like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It was like so many years ago. Yeah, I can say I went to Penn State Altoona. So if anybody knows where the fuck Altoona, PA is, you know that shit's in the middle of the nowhere. I didn't know that when I went to school there. I just knew it was the closest one to Penn State main campus, and it would be easy for me to like transfer up to main campus. Yeah, I went to Toontown. This is some real Zaylor. Not tuna. Yeah, I went to Toontown. And so we had these friends who like had, so this one friend got like an off-campus property. I had an off-campus apartment, but he had like a house off campus that was supposed to be rented by multiple students, but nobody else rented it. So it was just like him in one room in this like big house. So everybody called it the Ice House. I don't know how that started. And then they started throwing parties there. And to make the only way that we thought realistically that our friend would be able to like do this thing where he could charge people to come in to have like a door fee for the party would be if we gave free alcohol, right? So this became like a business venture for me and my friends to run this party house called the Ice House. So I would be the one who would go and get like all the materials to make the alcohol we would make, and cost effectively, the best way to sell alcohol at a party is to make jungle juice, which is to get big bottles of Everclear and like just like 80 proof, 100 proof alcohol, whatever, like 90 proof, whatever the fuck you can find, and just mix it together with whatever juice, fruit, candy, stupid shit you can find to make it not taste that shitty. So the first time I ever took a shot of Everclear was when we were making our very first batch for this party, man. And I don't even remember that party. I'm sure I was so cooked, but it was a crazy time. It was definitely a wild time. Zen Monster said Zaylor is a low-key gaslight because ain't no way this shit is real. How is this a gaslight? I don't know how to explain it. It like literally happened. The best I can explain it is that the only reason that the party house did good was because it was like 2 minutes off campus. So the campus had this parking lot that like faced the same direction where this guy's house was. So the reason that this freshman party house was able to become more popular than like the frat houses was because it was closer, so other people could walk there. It was a whole thing. We had a whole business venture in college, and I was also the vape plug. Nobody knew where to buy vapes under 21 years old, and I did. So then I started like upcharging people to like pay me for vapes, and I would like go pick up these like big vape orders from this one vape shop that didn't card me. And then I would go back to school and like sell the vapes for like way more than I paid for them. I don't even know how to explain it. Me and my friends in college were on some weird vibes. Southwest Jeff Official said we used Everclear for Jello shots. That is really accurate. Zen Monster said, Zay, you gaslighting us is kind of scummy. How am I gaslighting you? I don't know. John Not Wasted, case of bottle Everclear, 2 cans of concentrate of lemonade, bottle of Everclear in a bucket, mix, enjoy, better than it sounds. That's basically jungle juice. We primarily mixed it with Hawaiian Punch though, because you could get those giant jugs of Hawaiian Punch at Walmart for like $1. Little entrepreneur. I tried to be. Yeah, it was so weird because when I turned 18, vapes were still 18 plus. And then like 6 months after I turned 18, they made it 21 plus. So it became this thing where you had to have like a plug who had vapes. Zen Monster said, Zay existing, me gaslight. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, how am I gaslighting? Okay, so I said I'd give you guys a little more Zay lore about like why I've moved all over the country. So here's the lore. So I was born in PA. The reason I moved from PA is because my mom gave me up to live with my grandparents. Then I lived with my grandparents for like pretty much my whole life up until I turned 18. And I applied to like go to a bunch of colleges all over the country for like a bunch of different majors. Specifically, the top 3 majors that I applied for were marine biology, forensic biology, and 3D animation. I was like, what was the other one? Because that was what I went to high school for. But I really didn't want to do 3D animation. So I was like more persistent on like kind of pursuing the other 2. So the reason that I went to Penn State was because out of all the schools that I applied to, Penn State gave me the most money and was out of state. Because I got like a fuck ton of like offers from like Florida schools for like full rides or whatever, but like I really wanted to go out of state to like get as far away from Florida as possible because I thought I really hated Florida, but I think I just hated the area of Florida that I grew up in because now obviously I've moved back to Florida. So like I went to PA, I did college for a little bit, and then I had like some really bad shit happen to me while I was at college, so I ended up dropping out. And then I got stuck in a lease there because I had pre-signed a lease for the next semester because I assumed that I was going to be like doing the full 4 years of college, which like didn't happen. But I dropped out after the first semester. So then what would have been my second semester at college, I like stayed in the same apartment that I was living at, which was like off campus. And then I was just like working jobs around like the college town that I was living in while my friends were going to school. But it was like kind of a weird situation because like I was really broke and like on food stamps, and everybody else was like kind of just like having their parents pay for everything, and they're like get to kind of do whatever because they don't actually have to like pay for like anything for themselves. So I felt like just like this weird disconnect between like me and my peers of just like feeling like I had like real world responsibilities and they were still kind of like in the high school mentality. So I was like, I don't really want to stay here anymore. Like I kind of want to like go off and do my own thing. And then I met this one guy. I don't even remember how we met, to be honest. And he was an Olympic fencer, and he offered for me to come cat sit for him in New York City, rent free. I could live in this apartment, but it was in Harlem. And it wasn't a bad apartment. Like I'd went and seen it before, so like I knew where I'd be living. And yeah, it like wasn't a bad situation. It was like a 2-bedroom apartment, so I'd have like my own space. And I just have to watch these cats. And then it got weird because like a month into me living there, somebody else moved in. So it went from like me having my own space to now there's like 2 people living in this 2-bedroom, and he comes in and out from watching the cats. And somehow while I was living there, that's how I met S1K. And then we started dating. He moved me in pretty much immediately. Oh, my DoorDash is here. One sec. sorry for the no music. They literally knocked on my door. It didn't even give me an update that they were close. So sorry. I was mid-story. And then they went to like scan my ID like for the DoorDash thing, and the light, there's literally no light outside my apartment, so I was just like awkwardly having her like come inside so she could scan it. It was a funny interaction, but I did achieve. Bottle of Myers. This shit's strong as hell. So, before I get totally sipping with y'all, I'm gonna quickly give you guys like one last song, run use the bathroom, grab a cup,